Hey guys, welcome back to the Drift Chicken build. I guess, I don't know what part we're on, 20 or something like that, but I figured I'd give you a bit of an update. The engine is in, the engine is running. We ran into a small hiccup. The starter blew out while we were trying to set the timing. I turned it off, went to turn it back on again, boom, dead starter. So I put the new one in, I didn't film it, it's not very glorious. It's like 3 bolts, takes a couple of minutes, but so it's running. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you already know that because you saw this Instagram story of it running and me revving it up. It's making boost in neutral, which is great. It sounds amazing. We're just waiting on the downpipe to come from FME Design or Engineering, which is our buddy Andrew, who you've probably seen in other videos. Yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to throw on the ground control coilovers. Well, they're not really coilovers, but the ground control suspension system. Ground control is super nice to send those out to us. Make sure to check out, at the end of this video, I'll have a link to the unboxing of the ground control suspension system. But yeah, I'm just waiting on Scott to get here and then we're going to start putting that stuff in. It's currently living back there along with a whole bunch of other components. The car is very quickly becoming more and more empty of parts. I'm sorry if there was wind noise. I'm trying to, anyways. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we are, as of recording this, it basically has to be ready in 7 days, if I had to put it down, but we've gotten really, really far. Everything is together in the engine bay. So it's pretty much just suspension now and steering components. And a couple of minor things, like we got to put, you know, that back on. We got to bolt that thingy back on. I got to put the seatbelt stuff back in. But other than that, it's just suspension stuff, steering stuff, and then we are off to the races, quite literally. Yeah, I think that's about it. So enjoy us putting in the suspension. Okay, so if for some reason you didn't watch the unboxing video, once again it's at the end of this video, but this is what Ground Control sent us. These bad boys, I'll show you. They sit up in here like that, kind of. I've only got one hand. And then the spring sits in between. This is what gives us our adjustability. Spin that all the way down if we want to go full ride height, which I probably do for the time being, and then we'll adjust later, but that's how that sits. And then our actual strut, or shock I guess it would be, goes up into that hole there and bolts down here. So that's pretty much it for the rear. It's super, super easy. I'll throw that in now, I guess. I'm still waiting for Scott, but I'll get this going. We'll see how she goes. Okay, so what we have figured out is, so that's how that's basically going to sit. We are going to put the strut, or the shock in, I keep saying strut. We put the shock in first, start to raise the rear end up, and then hopefully all that stuff slides in place. Because right now that rear end is dropped down probably further than it should be. So what we will have to remember is that when we go to lift this car to do the tires, that we are going to have to jack from the diff to raise it up, or else those might fall out. Okay, keep going. And that's at full soft, so we're gonna get a bit more compression in there. Need a new jack. Child labor. Okay, so there is our suspension setup for the rear. Now, we're super, super low, even as it is right now. We're gonna have to adjust this down, which will then give us more ride height. That is for sure, because I don't even think we can get the wheel in right now. We can try, but it's gonna be super tight. That's not bad. And that's at full soft, so we're gonna get a bit more compression in there. There's our DriftKnuckles.com unicorn angled kit thing. So that's how that lives. I should probably press that boot on.
fits.
Okay, after much ado fuckery, we got this figured out finally, and hopefully, yeah, that makes sense. That way that goes up into there. Okay, so we got this all figured out. There's a little bit, there was no instruction, so Scott just had to, you know, speak to the inner Ford in him. Here, well, you got that all together, throw that bad boy on. That sleeve's got to be in there. Okay, and then throw the little top hatty thing on. There you go. All right. Oh man. So. Herp derp. Oh. All right. As soon as you get it up there, I will then nut. Oh, it's in. These are all the oblong ones that you can't spin on by hand. Do you want that top hat thing? Oh, I got it.
It's on your side.
Yep. Cool. It sits up there like that. And obviously this is completely bottomed out, so if we've got... Alright, so we got the general idea. So that's how that'll sit. So we're about to run out of daylight and we're about to run out of batteries, so and my kids are getting angry, clearly. What? Anyways, that is how that's gonna sit. We'll be back. I'll probably be back tomorrow to finish that up. So, yeah! Woot woot! Yeah, all we have to do is spin it out to expand it and we're pretty much there. So, awesome! So much steering angle, much suspension, such wow. All right. See you tomorrow when I finish that side up. And I guess the other side.